Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video I'm going to show the answers to the questions of friendships, where you're able to get some key phrases and new words as your own assets. And hopefully after watching this video you will be confident and quick to answer the question regarding friendships. And here are some 4 questions that I took from the IELTS books, and I think they are easy, sometimes difficult, and sometimes in between, but with the expansions of my answers, of my response, you will have a chance to brush off your English and to sharpen your English skills of speaking in English. And now let's jump into the questions and answers. The question number 1 is, are your friends mostly your age or different ages, and why? And the answers could be, according to the definition of the Longman Dictionary, friends means someone who you know and like very much and enjoy spending time with. So therefore, I think ages are not really important as the grasp of each other. Indeed, my friend circle is widely expanded to not only those who are my ages, but to different generations from adults to children. I think all the people end up with the perception of having benefits from someone who is their age, because the younger lacks experience and knowledge about the specific areas. But I think friending as much as you can has a bearing on your life through penetrating each other's world. And I think all of my friends are gregarious and humorous. As you can see in my response, I use the method of definition to open my response, and I explicate my opinions more and more. And in the middle and the ending of my answer, I would give more details in my answers so that the listeners can have more information about the question. And here are some new words and phrases that I think you need to know for your answer. So end up means to be in a specific state. For example, people end up with the perception means people have a specific opinion, have a specific idea about something. The second phrase is have a bearing on your life. So have a bearing on your life means have benefits to your life at some degree. And the last word, which is very important and which is more advanced to you maybe, that is gregarious. So gregarious means sociable. Is someone who really enjoys spending time with other people. And the question number 2 is, do you usually see your friends during the week or at the weekends, and why? And the answer could be is, with the rapid advancement of technology nowadays, socializing with other people or keeping in touch with your friends is no longer challenging at all. Online platform has bridged virtually any gaps of friendship bonding. So literally during the week, I and my friend see each other through computers or mobile phone screen, where smileys and loads of effects are used to magnify and enhance our desire of talking together via the internet. I would say the weekends are the only time that we can gregariate to have some chit chat and some selfies, which are then posted on social medias, waiting for some comments for likes from social media. I think it's enjoyable and fun. By the same token, as you can see, I use the general information about the development of technology that leads to my answer. I don't literally give the direct answer, but the indirect answer, so that the listeners can understand and can think over and over again my questions if they want to absorb the real idea in my response. And there are some words and new phrases that I think you need to jot out when you're available and use in your answers next time. The first phrase is see each other through computers or mobile phone screen. Means literally you go online and chat with your friends, and not rather than talking together face to face in person. And the last phrase is have some chit chat. So when you have some chit chat with other people, means you talk something trivial, unimportant with other people to kill the time. And the third question is the last time you saw your friends, what did you do together? Well, if my memory serves me right, I think the last time I hanged out with my friends was the Sunday of last week when the weather was not good. Literally is raining cats and dogs just because of tropical depressions and upcoming violent typhoon. Despite the severe weather, we still congregated at the coffee shop at the heart of our town as planned. Each of us went for black coffee and a cup of tea, and after we settled down in the seat, we started having some chit chat. But we just talked face to face for a while, then mobile phones dominated our shooting the shit time. Inevitably, we solely stick to the mobile phones and checking the new feeds on social media, suffering the internet, and the immutable part of our get-together is saving the moment of sitting side by side by taking countless photos. I think it's fun and enjoyable when we get together every time. And here are some keywords that I want you to remember in my response. If my memory serves me right, means if I remember correctly about something happening in the past. And the second word is hang out. So hang out means spending time with other people. Mobile phones dominated our shooting the shit time, means literally we go online and chat together rather than talking together face to face in person. And the last question is, in what ways are your friends important to you? According to Maslows Hierarchy of Needs, which is a theory in psychology, there are 6 essential needs of human beings, and one of them is social belonging, which is contain friendships. We easily become susceptible to loneliness, social anxiety, and clinical depression in the absence of intimate relationships, such as friendships. So I would say having someone as your friends and your confidence play integral role in your social life. For example, if you experience ups and downs in your life, and your friends will be someone who backs you up and to help you back on your feet. In addition, friends are likely to have bearing on your career, with lots of introductions and collaborations with regard to employment. Here I use some quotes from Maslow as my information background, as my reference, so that I can give to the listeners more information and the solid evidence, so that the listeners could be vulnerable to conquest to my answer. And there's some vocabulary that I think you need to know when you answer this kind of questions. Become susceptible to loneliness means easily feel lonely. In the absence of intimate relationships means if there is no intimate close relationship. To experience ups and downs means you have good or bad moments in your life. To be back on your feet means when you will be happy again, and when you help yourself again after you experience traumatic experience in the past. Alright, so those are my response regarding to friendships. I've also explicated my opinions, my ideas, and my response to the questions, and hopefully you can view this video as your reference when you need to be practicing and memorizing. And some more notes which are really important for you to learn English. If you have an opportunity to brush up, to upgrade your skills of English, do it immediately. Don't be hesitant to wait for someone to get along with you. Be active, be productive during your learning process, and hopefully after watching this video you will be confident and quick to answer the question regarding friendships. And I think it's time to say goodbye, and see you later.